When thinking of great places for hiking, maybe the fifth most populous county in the country doesn't come to mind immediately.
In spite of its seemingly endless suburban sprawl, Orange County boasts some of the most scenic and unique hikes on the West Coast.
As lifelong residents of Orange County, we've been hiking these trails for years.
So come along with us for 6 of our favorite Orange County hikes.
Let's do stuff!
I'm Tara. That's Lucas. We're on a quest for new adventures and great food. Come along with us as we explore our incredible world.
All right, y'all, for hike number 1, we are here in Huntington Beach off Pacific Coast Highway for the Bolsa-Chica Ecological Reserve Trail.
It's a 3-mile loop with basically no elevation gain, and this area is actually a network of interconnected trails that surround this reserve. It's a birdwatching hotspot and it's great for walking, but there are no bikes allowed. So let's go take a look and check it out.
This preserve is spread over 1,300 acres of coastal estuary and is visited each year by over 200 avian species. It's an easy trail for beginners, children, and those with limited mobility. And there are many benches spread across the trail for viewing birds or just taking a rest.
This wetlands connects directly to the Pacific Ocean, and the flow of salty water that comes in is what allows it to thrive. Back in 1899, a local gun club decided they wanted to expand the wetlands for hunting purposes, and they put dams between the ocean and the wetlands. This caused a decline in the health of the wetlands, and in the 1970s, a group got together to remove the dams between the ocean and this ecological preserve. In 2000, the last dam was removed, and now the ocean flows freely in and out of these wetlands.
Well, that was lovely. It's very peaceful out here. Lots of natural beauty.
Yep.
Very easy hike, if you could even call it that. It's a nature walk.
It's more of a walk, yeah.
I'd say the biggest drawback is Pacific Coast Highway being right here. Pretty loud. And the lack of parking. There's only 2 parking lots, one on Warner, one here on PCH. But yeah, great beginner hike. Very easy, very beautiful. Come out and check it out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, this is hike number 2. It's called the Orange Hills Trail. It is in the El Medina open space, which is a part of the San Diego Oaks Regional Park.
It is. It's a 2.2-mile loop, and it has some rocky, steep parts at the very beginning, so watch out for that. It's considered a moderate hike, and the elevation gain is about 550 feet. So let's do it.
It's worth noting that you can choose to start this hike from the north, the south, or even in the middle. We choose to start in the north, work our way south along the trail, and then finish by looping back north along Cannon Street. All right, y'all, we made it to the top, and this is the reason you do this hike. What a view. Long Beach, Signal Hill, Catalina, Newport Beach. Over here we got Saddleback Mountain. Over there we got the district in Tustin with the big old hangars.
Yep.
And on a clear day, I'm pretty sure you can see all the way to Los Angeles.
I think so.
It's just gorgeous. It's gonna be sunset here in about 20 minutes to a half hour.
Yep, maybe we'll catch it on the way out.
Should be perfect timing. All right, let's keep going. Alright, well, we made it to basically the end of the dirt trail. Just around the corner is the street that we'll be walking back up. And we got here right at sunset, and this is just stellar. The view just goes on and on and on. From Malibu all the way down to Saddleback and beyond into South Orange County. But it's just
Epic.
This is a fantastic place to come. And if you just want to come here for this view for sunset, you can totally do that. Just the first maybe eighth of a mile, just uphill, brings you right to here if you start in the south and come up. And it's a great place for a sunset picnic, something like that. So we are gonna walk along the street and head back.
Okay.
All right, everybody, for hike number 3, we are at Buck Gully Reserve in Corona Del Mar, which is part of Newport Beach.
It's a 4.5 mile out and back, and you don't have to necessarily take it all the way to the end. We'll show you where we stop. It has about 450 feet elevation gain. It does have a really steep entry/exit, so
be prepared for that.
Yes, but otherwise it's a fairly easy hike. Nice pretty gully space and some running water.
Yeah, there's a little creek that runs through most of it, which is full of water today. It's always got some water in it every time we're here, but it seems pretty full and rushing today, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's hit the trail. Gully Reserve can be accessed by 2 main trailheads, one on Poppy Avenue in the Corona Del Mar neighborhood, and the other on San Joaquin Hills Road in the San Joaquin Hills neighborhood. In 2012, the City of Newport Beach, State of California, and the Irvine Ranch Conservancy collaborated on a trail renovation project that included the placement of 4 bridges by helicopter. The bridges span areas that were previously traversed in ways that were not optimum for the traveler or for the ecosystem. All right, y'all. Well, it's about 90 degrees today. It's been pretty warm, but we just entered this segment of the trail and it literally just dropped like 10 or 15 degrees.
It's really nice.
It's fantastic. This place is so beautiful. Through its partnership with the City of Newport Beach, the Irvine Ranch Conservancy leads regular public programs in Buck Gully, including docent-led hikes, mountain bike rides, and volunteer programs such as trail maintenance and weed removal. Buck Gully is open daily from dawn to dusk, but dogs are not allowed in the reserve. All right, well, this is where we turn around.
It's something that Luke likes to call the oasis.
It's a nice little place where the creek runs under a bridge. There's a bunch of trees that provide some shade. It's nice and cool. It sounds relaxing just listening to the creek. It's just a nice place to sit and chill.
So we're gonna turn around here and head back to the beginning.
That wraps up the Gully Trail. Let's head over to Blackstar Canyon. For hike number 4, we are at Blackstar Canyon, hiking out to Blackstar Canyon Falls, where hopefully there will be a waterfall today.
It's a 6.7 mile out and back with about 800 feet elevation gain. The first section is on a dirt road that's totally flat, and then it goes down into the creek bed and includes some bouldering.
We're not sure if there's going to be water in the waterfall, but we're going to find out, so come along. Well, unexpected bonus. We're out here in late April and the flowers are outrageous. If you are into flowers, now is the time to do this hike. Go in late April. It is unreal. All right, we're almost to the creek. Let's go. We just entered the creek bed and this is where this trail gets hard. That was all dirt road. This is a wet creek with a lot of boulders, but I'm encouraged there's water in the creek, which means there's probably water in the falls, but there is a ton of poison oak. So we're gonna have to do our best to be careful. Let's press on. You got it. And we made it. I think I'm gonna try and climb this thing. You wanna come with?
No, I don't think so.
All right, here we go.
Look at you. You did it.
Yes, I did just climb that, apparently. Or so I'm led to believe. And now we're in here. Oh, wow. Crazy. Okay, I'm not going in it, but from what I understand, this pool is like 10 feet deep. This is my third time out here, and the first time I've made it up into the water so far. This is pretty cool. And that concludes Blackstar Canyon. Let's move along to Red Rock Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
For hike number 5, we are in Foothill Ranch for the Borrego Canyon to Red Rock Canyon trail. It's a 4.1 mile out and back. It should be about 2 hours, and it's rated easy. So let's go check it out. Oh yeah, also joining us for this hike is my mom, who's visiting from Hawaii. So,
Hi.
let's do it. Certain times of the year, you may be greeted by a stream that runs across the beginning section of the trail, as we were. This trail begins adjacent to Portola Parkway, across from Foothill Ranch Town Center. There's a small parking lot at the trailhead, and a fee is required to park there. There's some deer in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. When we did this hike in late March, the weather was quite pleasant. Clear, sunny skies, with a high in the low 80s. This is beautiful, and I keep finding myself saying, how have I not hiked this trail before? And we've reached the point where we turn off to the Red Rock Canyon section of the trail. So here we go. Fairly quickly, you'll notice a dramatic shift in the landscape as the oak woodlands of Borrego Canyon give way to the eponymous red rocks that feel more like northern Arizona or southern Utah than Orange County, California. Alright, we made it to the end, and wow, what a majestic payoff. This is gorgeous. I've seen it in photos, and it's beautiful. These picturesque cliffs, estimated to be around 30 million years old, get their distinctive pink hue from oxidation of their iron-rich sandstone. If you do come out here, please be respectful. There's closed areas, so just, take pictures. Don't damage it, please. Appreciate it. So that's it for this hike, and we will pick you up on the next one. For hike number 6, the last hike of this video, what better way to wrap things up than with the ultimate Orange County hike? In OC, there's one imposing figure that dominates the landscape.
Visible from most vantage points around the county, Saddleback Mountain is a seemingly ever-present backdrop to daily life around here.
For most of my life, I've looked up and thought, one day, I'll hike to the top of that. Well, today is that day, so let's do it. Saddleback Mountain consists of 2 peaks, Majeska Peak and Santiago Peak. Today, we're hiking to the top of Santiago Peak. Now, you could start this hike from many different locations. Holy Jim is one of them, Maple Springs is the other. We came in through Maple Springs on Maple Springs Truck Trail, driving up a substantial portion to this spot, which is where Maple Springs Truck Trail and Harding Truck Trail meet. From here to the top of Santiago Peak, Google Maps estimates it's going to be about 4.5 miles each way for a 9-mile out and back total. We honestly just don't know the elevation gain from here, and it's estimated to be moderate. So let's go check it out. We're so close. There it is right there, just like a mile or so away uphill. But we're getting there. All right. We've been looking up at these radio towers for a bit. This is long and uphill and very warm.
Very exposed, very sunny.
Yeah, and there's a lot of cars and trucks, so beware and bring a lot of water. Well, we made it. The highest point in Orange County. And it's exactly like what I read.
A lot of antennas, a lot of little buildings, a lot of bugs.
Yeah, some really loud ACs keeping some equipment cool. And the view, unfortunately, of Orange County is completely obscured by haze today, so we can't really see much.
But we can see Lake Matthews.
Yeah, you can see into the Inland Empire. It's a pretty cool view. But a pretty cool thing to be able to say, we've been to the top, Saddleback Mountain, the highest point in Orange County.
Yep.
Pretty epic way to conclude an epic video of 6 Orange County hikes.
Mm-hmm.
And now back to sea level to wrap the video. Well, that was a lot of hiking.
It was.
But it was fun. What was your favorite hike?
You know, I think El Medina Open Space. The landscape is so beautiful and the views are beyond compare.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you on that one.
How about you?
I'm gonna go with Red Rock Canyon. I had never been before, and it was really special spending time with my mom and getting to see those red rocks that are more similar to northern Arizona or southern Utah. It's very unique for this area. What was your favorite moment?
Wow, okay. Getting to the top of Santiago Peak.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. It was really cool to see Orange County from the very highest place.
Even though it was blanketed in haze.
It was a little hazy.
But it is quite an accomplishment to get to the highest point in Orange County. I have to agree with you on that. For me, I would probably say the waterfall at Blackstar Canyon, just because I've seen it so many times. I've seen videos of people going up in it, and I always thought, nah, I probably wouldn't do that. And then thank you to the people who were out there. I don't recall your names, and I wish I did so I could give you credit, but if you're watching this, thank you so much for helping talk me up into the waterfall. It was really cool. So that wraps up this video on 6 Orange County hikes.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below.
And if you haven't already, we'd really appreciate it if you took a moment to subscribe, as it really helps us out a ton.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you in the next one. You digging the uphills? It's fun. Come on.
I'm tired.
You can hear the creek and the birds. The birds are beckoning. They're like,
So nice.
keep going, keep going.